and gentlemen, and welcome back to another of my videos. Today's video is Frag Pro Shooter, and in particular it's a special Frag Pro Shooter. This is the top 10 fraggers for 2024, and I've been looking at all the pro players in the game right now, all the top 100 players in the game, and this top 10 list is made from the choices that the top players in the game have made. Before I go into the top 10, let me just ask you to subscribe to the channel and also smash a like button on the video. And if you would like to support me even more than that, I've now introduced a really cheap, low membership rate of 99 pence, which is about the same as what it costs to buy a chocolate bar nowadays. 99 pence a month is what you can do now. If you go into the description, I don't know if I can put a link in here. If I can, I'll put a link somewhere here, but otherwise look in the description. There'll be a link to go to become a member of my channel, and you get mentioned in every video. I'll have you either shout out your name at the end of the video, or I'll put your name at the end in the credits. Before the top 10, there's a few honourable mentions. I'm going to start off with Desperado. Very, very good player. He's got that ability to bring people in and get the headshots and get the kills. That is why he is honourable mention, because he's obviously just didn't quite make it into the top 10. Next we have General Mech. He's got those drones and he slows people down, and he's used a few times. I've seen him in the top 100. Next we have Cypher. His ability was improved. It was when he was first in the game, he was really awesome, and then they nerfed him, but they buffed him a little bit more now, and so he's back just outside the top 10 fraggers in the Frag Pro Shooter for 2024, but he is an awesome choice. Then we have Hunter, which is probably still my favourite fragger, although Pumpkin Pete may be close now because his ability, Pumpkin Pete's ability is very close to Hunter's ultimate ability, but it is awesome, and he can take out multiple fraggers with that ultimate ability. I do love that character. Another fragger that didn't quite make it into the top 10 is Sparky, one of the very newest characters in the game, so you can't upgrade him, and on here I didn't have him he wasn't very high level at all. He wasn't working very effectively for me, but he's only like level 4 on here. I think he would work better, but I couldn't quite get the grips with him, but he is being used by a few of the top players in the game, and that is why he is also just outside of the top 10. Then we have Blot. Blot is a very, very good fragger indeed, and he is a melee fragger, so you got to get up close and personal, but his ultimate ability means he can go really quick from A to B, although it costs him a little bit of health. He's also one of the few fraggers that's got the last stand ability, which is one of the best abilities in the game. The last stand means that, say, when he gets killed, he doesn't die for a few more seconds. A three-way tie for the number 10 position. Genghis is the first of the three. He has got a really good homing ability. He's a good fragger if you leave him to just do his work in his current position, but you can use him and go forward with him. He's very good defensively, very good offensively as well. The next one that's in the top 10 is Duncan at number 10. He's one of the joint 3 number 10 fraggers in the game. Duncan has got a very good stunning ability, and you can use his shooting, put it on manual, he can shoot a long distance very, very quickly indeed, and rack up those kills in record time. The last character in number 10 is Crystal, a legendary fragger, and she's got an amazing ability. You do probably, if you're going to use her, you probably need both frag powers, especially the frag power that gives her ultimate ability cooldown reduction, because you want to be using that, you want to get good at using that and getting the headshots, do those splashdowns and getting those kills. In at number 9 we have Lollipop. She's got the Meteor ability, she's got the Jelly Molds, she can go from A to B really quickly with those jelly molds, jumping around the place, shooting. She's got splash damage, and that's why she's in at number 9. Number 8 we have Scrapper. Scrapper is not necessarily a character that you're going to want to main with, but is exceptional at the Street Frag game mode, the first choice for Street Frag game mode, and the ability to heal your bunkers is amazing as well, and that is why he's the number 8 pick for the top 10 from pro players. Number 7 we have Dolby. Now Dolby again is a really good Street Frag character. You do not main Dolby. His shooting is really difficult to master. He's quite a big unit. He's got a lot of health though, but basically you have him in your deck, you let him do his thing without controlling him. He will defend the bunkers, especially if you've got an attack wave coming in. He uses his ability and it will stun and do damage to enemy fraggers coming into the bunkers. In at number 6 we have Queen Unicorn. Queen Unicorn is an amazing fragger who I main a lot of the time. She has been in the meta for a considerable amount of time, and the splash damage you get with her, the shooting is really quick, and the ultimate ability slows down the other characters. You can cast that rainbow ability and it will just slow and damage people, and you can rack up multiple kills when you're maining her. Also, if you've got the AI controlling her as well, then that is just as good. She used that ultimate ability to great effect in stopping enemy fraggers coming into the defensive areas. In at number 5 is a pretty new fragger called Cheryl, and she has got some devastating damage when she uses her ultimate ability. It literally fries the opponent in seconds, and it does also awesome damage to bunkers as well. So a lot of people are using her at the top levels of the game. You should be using her too. If you've got Cheryl, she's a common card. You can get her upgraded pretty fast. Get her in your deck, go into attack mode and do some damage to the enemy fraggers and the enemy bunkers. Now in at number 4 is Jab. Now Jab's been around for ages, and Jab was never immensely good. He was always sort of in the middle of the pack, but he's had some recent buffs. His shield is really good, and he's got so many bullets in the clip. You get headshots, you can get 1 or 2 kills quite capably with Jab, and bunker damage is insane as well, and that is why he's right up there at number 4. We are now in the top 3, and it was a surprise to me, but it probably is no surprise, but Avalanche is number 3 in the pro player's pick for Frag Pro Shooter. He has got a great ultimate ability. You can main him if you want, but I think he's just such a good defender. Anyone coming into the zone will get the Ice Palace put onto them, which will damage them over time, and that is why he's number 3. Now we're down to number 2. The second most used fragger by the top 100 players in Frag Pro Shooter is Newt. And the reason for that is he's got a heck of a lot of health, and his ultimate ability will freeze everyone around him for quite a considerable amount of time, where it just slows them down and then it freezes them. And so you can either just slowly get your headshots in and kill those fraggers as they're trying to get you, or you can use it to do the bunker damage, which he is also really good at. And the number 1 best fragger for 2024, as picked an enormous amount of times by the top 100 players in the game, is Evil Piper. I think it's no secret how good Evil Piper is. The ultimate ability that she has is devastating to both fragger and bunkers alike. She is an attack card. You can send her in if you're using other characters. Just send her in, she'll do the damage, and then you can just main her. And she's also got the last stand ability, which means to say that if you get that powered up enough, you can have, when you get killed, she still have that ability, the ultimate ability she can kick into again to do extra damage. And that is why it's clear to see that Evil Piper is the best character in the game for 2024. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. That'd be super awesome. I will see you guys next time.